yesterday better pass your today o. So all the books wey you pass for school no get you better job or money? Chai! Abi you offend your village elders?
In the bustling village of Amoka, there were two boys who shared a classroom but not the same experience. Eze, the golden child, was a symbol of pride for the village. With his sharp mind and quick answers, Chuka, on the other hand, was the boy they openly joke about, the one called Dullard. This cruel name followed him wherever he went, casting a shadow on his young heart. Miss Arike, the class teacher, an elderly but strict woman with sharp eyes, stands at the front of the class. Writing on the blackboard, she adjusts her colorful head wrap and speaks firmly. Class, for tomorrow, you will work in pairs to create a presentation about the farming season. I expect each of you to contribute equally. Eze and Chuka, you will work together. The class murmurs. A boy whispers loudly.
Chinekeme, Eze is stuck with the Dullard. This is going to be very exciting.
The class erupts in muffled laughter. Miss Arike silences them with a sharp glare. Chuka shifts nervously in his seat, avoiding Eze's gaze. Later, as they huddle to discuss the project, Eze's excitement takes over. Eze assures Chuka not to worry. He volunteered to write the explanations, draw the diagrams, and also answer the questions. However, he wants Chuka to carry the books to the class the next day. Chuka softly said, I could try explaining the season. I know about planting crops with my uncle. Eze waves it off kindly but patronizing. Eze said, You don't worry, Chuka. I've got it. Just make sure the books are not ripped or damaged. Chuka's face falls, but he nods silently. Eze didn't mean to hurt Chuka. He was simply used to doing it all by himself. But Chuka's silence wasn't agreement. It was a sinking weight of yet another small humiliation. His ideas, though unpolished, were never given the opportunity to bloom. As Eze returns to his seat, one of his classmates tries to balance a pile of books on his head. Mimicking Chuka, the class bursts into laughter. Chuka hears them and forces a smile, but his grip tightens on his slate until his knuckles turn white. During the break, at a grassy clearing behind the school, the group of children is gathered, playing. Ike, the class mischief, grins as he stands in the center of the group, imitating Chuka's nervousness mannerisms. One of the people asks,
What is 4 times 8?
Ike, pretending to fumble, he says,
Is it 12?
No, wait,
It's 48. Maybe it's 60. I'm not sure.
The group erupts in laughter, clutching their sides. Obina chimes in.
Chuka's brain is lower than a snail climbing a hill.
Chuka, standing at a distance, clutches his torn school bag tightly to his chest. The back strap is barely holding together, much like Chuka's fragile confidence. His feet shuffle as if he wants to leave, but he stays, drawn by a mixture of pain and curiosity. Amid the laughter, Nnamdi steps up, puffing out his chest.
I am a confident kid. I can do Eze's math, watch me.
He grabs a stick and scratches number into the dirt.
What is 87 times 9? Easy. It is 872.
The other kids burst out laughing again. Ada steps out saying,
That's wrong. Even Chuka could do better.
Femi screams. A mock argument ensues and one child jokes,
We need Eze to save us before this kid starts teaching maths. He does not know anything. He's just plain stupid.
On the verge of tears, Chuka's lips pressed together. and his eyes well up slightly, but he quickly blinks away the tears. He glances down at his hands, which are calloused from helping his uncle at the market. His hands are not as soft, neither are his fingers unblemished like the other children. This realization deepens his sense of isolation. While Eze was celebrated, Chuka became a figure of ridicule. But Chuka's struggles were not due to laziness, only a world that couldn't see beyond its narrow definition of intelligence. Every joke at his expense planted a seed, one that would grow into quiet determination. As the children move on to another game, Chuka slowly approaches the death drawing left behind. He picks up the stick and tries to solve the problem written by Obina. After a moment, he whispers to himself,
87 times 9. It's 873.
He almost cried in that moment. He wished everyone could see him solve that maths. At least they would stop making jest of him. Some months later, the village square is decorated with colorful fabrics and palm fronds. Drummers playing lively rhythm as villagers cheer for Eze, who stands proudly holding a scholarship letter. The village chief, dressed in traditional regalia, hands Eze a leather-bound book inscribed with the words, "Knowledge is power." Elders nod approvingly, while parents whisper to their children, "Be like Eze." Meanwhile, at the bustling market, Chuka is busy carrying heavy baskets for his uncle. The chatter of traders bargaining fills the air as women call out prices for yams and tomatoes. A wealthy trader, Mr. Ade, buys a crate of goods from Chuka's stall. He shortchanges Chuka with a sly smile. Chuka said,
But sir, the amount is short.
Mr. Ade said,
Are you accusing me?
Count it again, Dullard.
humiliated, Chuka doesn't argue further. That evening, Chuka recounts the incident to his uncle. His uncle, a wary man with kind eyes, sits him down. His uncle said,
The world isn't always fair, Chuka, but every cheat is a lesson. Watch how they work, learn their tricks, and use them better than they would ever expect. Use them better.
The next day, Chuka observes Mr. Ade at the market, noting his smooth talk and tactics. Inspired, Chuka starts keeping meticulous records, ensuring he's never cheated again. As time goes by, Eze ascended into a world of books and theories, while Chuka steps into the raw, unsparing reality of life. Both were learning, but in ways neither could yet understand. About 12 years later, Eze, in a suit, walks into a towering corporate office. Clutching his portfolio, he met with the cold gaze of a receptionist who directs him to the HR office. During his short period of working with the company, Eze struggles. He stammers during a team presentation, misjudges a client's need, and fumbles during a negotiation. This got him fired from the job. His framed degree gathered dust on his desk. One evening, in a small apartment, Eze tries to assemble a flat-pack bookshelf, muttering as he reads the instruction, "Insert piece A into slot B. This doesn't fit." Eze throws up his hands. "I got an A in physics. How can I not assemble this thing? I'm not stupid, am I? I know that for a fact." You see, Eze's brilliance has won him many awards, but in the real world, it seems to count for little. Employers demanded more than knowledge. They demanded wisdom, adaptability, and grit, which Eze lacks. Chuka, now in his early 30s, is seated at a sturdy wooden desk, surrounded by bustling workers. He reviews ledgers, with a sharp eye, offering words of encouragement to his team. Chuka reminisced on days he had lost money on a risky deal and was able to devise creative repayment plans. Not to mention the terrible day he repairs the damaged cart. Late into the night, his hands calloused and blistered. Not to mention the dreadful occasion he had apologized to few customers for a failed delivery and winning back their trust with a better service. Chuka is now a distinguished and respected businessman. He invests in his community by organizing a trade festival that attracts buyers from neighboring villages. The once ruined school roof now gleams with new tiny sheets, all thanks to Chuka. One of the villagers whispered admiringly,
Is that not Chuka? The Dullard. That boy that has a brain of a fly.
Stanley replied,
Kai! Don't ever say that again. This is Chuka the wise. The Oga Kpatakpata. Ah. This is not the Chuka you used to know. This one na upgrade.
through trial and error, Chuka turned his weakness into strength. Where others saw failure, he saw lessons. And when others saw doubts, he found determination. Few months after, while Eze was busy roaming the streets for employment, he stumbles across his old classmate Ike. In his excitement, Eze was expecting to catch up with Ike. However, the event took another turn. Ike parked his Peugeot 504 beside the road, walked towards Eze, and he looked at him with disgust. Before Eze could utter a word, Ike said,
Eze, what happened to you? We had faith in you, oh. Your downfall needs to be studied. Your yesterday better pass your today, oh. I don't even need to ask you wetin happen. It's all written all over your face. Every corner scam. So all the books wey you pass for school no get you better job or money. Chai! Abi you offend your village elders?
Eze was lost for words. He was stunned and embarrassed. Ike continues,
Even me wey be average student do well. I dey do well. I come dey pity you o. I dey pity you and those people that relied on you to bring good luck to our village back then.
Eze hurriedly walks away. Ike continues,
Come back here. I never finish now. Where you dey go, Eze? We need to catch up now.
However, the embarrassment was too much for Eze that he had to leave hurriedly. He has never been humiliated in his life. Everyone that used to praise him now mocks him. Everyone that wished their sons were like him rebuke their words. On his way back to his tiny apartment, he learns about Chuka's business initiatives. Days later, Eze stands outside Chuka's impressive office building. He hesitates before stepping in. Inside, Eze sits uncomfortably as Chuka offers him water. The tension is palpable. Eze said,
Chuka, I need a job.
Chuka replied,
Don't worry, you never mocked me, Eze. Even when others did. For that, I will always respect you. Of course, you can work here, no problem. You are a good person.
And so, Eze was able to get himself employed through a classmate everybody writes off and look down on. You see, life is a journey. The paths Eze and Chuka took were different, but life has brought them back together. 6 months later, Eze, now working in Chuka's company, is thriving. He now engages with workers and is good at practical skills. One fateful evening, Eze was over the moon when he finally assembles a shelf perfectly for his new apartment. He has never been able to achieve that prior. And so, Eze's life changed, all thanks to Chuka's generosity. Some people shine in the classroom while others in the world beyond. But perhaps the greatest lesson in this: intelligence comes in many forms, and the path to success is never one size fits all. So, to my viewers, here is a challenge. What matters more, brilliance or resilience? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. See you on the next episode. And if you have any story you'd like us to tell, please send it to our email. I would very much love to share your story. Ó dàbọ̀ o.